Okay, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Koholoyim la Yahweh. B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. B'Hashem R'Kahakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. This is Yahanan Nawaf. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And as you can see in this picture right here, this photo, you can see things not gonna go right, you know. And this is the way that these Edomites be living, man. Where they just out here and about, you know. These are like the real gather abroaders, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they've given the women the ability to gather abroad, but Esau, he's the original guy. This guy is everywhere, man. He's all over the planet, just doing silly shit. Okay, so it says, smiling man, chilling final selfie, moments before he's ripped apart by a bear. Through. Look at him. It says a bear mauled a motorcyclist to death moments after he posed with his bear cub. Now, the scriptures talks about cubs, man. Let me pull up a scripture real quick. Like if you've ever seen this movie, I think it's called The Revenant. I think when Leonardo DiCaprio and he's being ripped apart by this mother bear, tearing his ass up, man. In that movie, like that bear really ripped his ass apart because he was around her cubs. And when it comes to the mother bear, if you see cubs, bro, you best for damn sure be getting the fuck on. I mean, for real, and hopefully you not running in the direction of the bear. But you see some little bitty bears and you don't see the big bear, you better be getting the fuck on, bro. But Esau, you know, what they do, they stop, they take selfies and shit. What is that? Damn, that's Proverbs 17:12. Let a bear robbed of her whelps meet a man rather than a fool in his folly. God damn. So that right there lets you know that you don't want to come across no dummy, man. Some complete goddamn foolish person. And really a foolish person, those are people that don't believe in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right? Now, this is 2 Samuel 17:8. It says, for said Hashah, thou knowest thy father and his men, that they be mighty men, and they be shaft in their minds, as a bear robbed of her whelps in the field. And thy father is a man of war, and will not lodge with the people. So this was going back into King David and his men, you know, when they was on the run. But look at the mindset that it talks about. A bear robbed of her whelps. So when you see little bears, this guy right here, while he's smiling, looking stupid as hell, when he seen those little bears, he should have been boogieing. He should have been getting the fuck on. But this is Esau. He's the original person that gads abroad in the earth, man. You know, with that effeminate ass spirit, man. Okay, but it says he was riding his motorbike when a bear attacked him and dragged his body down a ravine. He posted on Facebook pictures showing a large bear that stood close to Omar. So here you go right here. Why would you be doing this, bro? Why would you be? But this is Esau. This is his kingdom, and this is how he feels when it comes to them being given. They was gifted with the sword. They're cunning hunters, and they was gifted also with the fatness of the earth. This is why they do stuff like this, because they're so prideful in the fatness of the earth that they was given, but they don't have no damn wisdom. This is stupid. It says he also shared a selfie with a bear cub, where he pointed at it while smiling into the camera. You know, man, dumbest shit ever, bro. And it says, here's the bear, he said, how beautiful. It's coming towards me. Oh, it's coming towards you? You didn't think to hit the damn gas on your motorbike, doofy? It says, his death is yet another bear-related fatality in the region. And I remember this other one because I done a lesson on this one chick. It was a chick with her boyfriend that ended up getting fucked up. It says last year, A teenager was killed after a bear dragged and dropped her 330 feet down a cliff while she was hiking with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend stood in horror as the 19-year-old girl who was hiking was attacked by the bear. With a brown bear population of 13,000, here you go, you out here with a population of a small city of bears, and you taking selfies and shit. Okay, it says the annual bear quota in 2024 to 481 bear kills per year. God damn. To control the population, as wildlife experts cited their habits being shrunk by construction, logging, and climate change. Now, who you think is doing all that? Why you think these bears don't have no places to relax and chill? Because you fucking so-called white people are out fucking cutting down all their habitat, making goddamn golf courses and and just stupid shit. This is why you running these bears into situations in areas that they shouldn't even be in. And the scriptures talks about I think that may be in the Apocrypha, where it talks about the animals changing their places. Can't think exactly where that's at. Let me see. I may not be able to find it, but if not, just quote it. Yeah, but it's a scripture that talks about how the animals would change their place. Roughly paraphrasing. But this is, these are reasons as to why the animals change their places, because Esau's everywhere fucking with them, bro. This man goes through and he cuts down shit everywhere, man. He don't care nothing. This is why the scripture talks about that destroyer of the earth. He's the destroyer of the earth, man. And then you know what they killed the bear. They killed the damn bear for protecting her cubs, man. That's crazy. Now the damn cubs is in the adoption agency. Come on, you can't tell me this man is not the wicked, man. Revelation 11:18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. The Lord is coming to destroy you damn Edomites for destroying the earth. Matter of fact, when you see what's going on with them floods out there. Now, when I seen with the flood thing, which I want to do a lesson on too, but with the flood thing, right? We've been seeing videos of, these cargo planes, loading our people on there, Northern Kingdom, shackled, you know what I'm saying, at their hands, waist, and feet. And these flights are just flying over the ocean, and they're not landing nowhere. They just turning around. And now they're starting to find our people, washed up on these beaches and stuff like that, and all these different places. And then all of a sudden, the Lord comes through and sweep a bunch of you goddamn Edomites away. They still looking for the Girl Scout camp, I guess they call it, or whatever. The little girls. And you know what? Nobody is feeling no sympathy for them neither. Nobody gives a fuck, man, about you Edomites floating away, man, in a flood. Because you don't have no sympathy or empathy towards anybody else, man. That's the thing. Because when you be looking at the comment boards of these stories, you know what I'm saying? People they just like, oh, for real? Oh, okay. Good. Overall. But this right here, let's go into this one scripture too. Like, this shit is just retarded, bro. Why would you be trying to take a selfie? Anyway. And we don't feel sorry, but let me get this one in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 39:28. And it reads, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts. See? Goddamn bear. That's one of those animals with, man, you see the fangs on a goddamn bear and the power that they have. And them things they run, man. Shit, motherfucker probably running the 40, man, in like 3 seconds. Easy. Ain't no NFL players outrunning no motherfucking bear, man. It says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment, And they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So this is something to you Christians that's running around out here talking about the Lord is good all the time. You better know that the Lord is the one that kills and makes alive, man. You better know that he created spirits of vengeance, man, to tear your ass up when he's pissed with you. Let's get and why is it that you only hearing about these Edomites being eaten up, man, by these animals? Why is it that you only hear about shark attacks, alligator attacks with these Edomites and shit? Because they somewhere they don't have no fucking business, man. Because they have that fatness of the earth and they've abused it. Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. You know that motherfucker was screaming, bro. You on a motorbike. You can't even get away from a damn bear on a motorbike. You know it was meant for your ass to go. The Lord really got at him. You done got dragged away. You living in a region like that where you got a bear population of 13,000. And you got all the rules, regulations. There's all kinds of signs around. You should know at the age that this guy was at that you don't deal with a bear and you see babies. That's the worst thing. I mean, that's the worst vicious. It's like the rage of a mother bear is serious, man. And matter of fact, you can almost look at that as an example of how the Lord is coming to get his woman Israel. Well, the Lord, he's going to come out with that complete scream on y'all asses, man. You know what I'm saying? Blood up to the bridle. Because of the children of Israel. So you so-called white people, hey, you got a lot to look forward to when it comes to your damn destruction, man. And we're not pitying nobody. Matter of fact, there's another. Let me get that one in the Apocrypha. Who would pity a charmer? Stupid, bro. Everybody in the comment boards clowning his ass. Nobody feeling no sympathy for nothing that stupid. This is Ecclesiasticus 12 and 13. Also known as the Book of Sirach in the 1611 King James Bible. Who would pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? Who gonna pity you? And you out here taking selfies with a bear. Everybody in the comment board clowning this guy. And then people are without natural affection these days too. That's one of the things that's said in 2 Timothy chapter 3, where it talks about in the end days there should be perilous times. Right? So people don't have no natural affection as is. People be in the comment boards and be cracking jokes and clowning just cuz. So when it comes to somebody this goddamn stupid, they got all the jokes in the world for him. And no one's feeling sorry for him, man. But I didn't want to keep it long. But look how big this damn bear is, man. And these bears, I'm telling you, these bears are fast, man. These bears, man, they get out and run on your ass. You're not getting away. Especially when it comes to those babies, man. Crazy. This doofy, look at him. Let me just go back to this doofy ass picture of him. Look at this guy. Look at him. Just looking stupid as hell. Pointing back at the bear when all he had to do was keep it moving. You think I'm about to see a goddamn... I see a damn dog in the hood. I'm boogieing. I'm getting the fuck on. That shit is just stupid, bro. But I'm going to end out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying with that. Kwame Yasha Allah and the Bubble Ball.